It's a beautiful afternoon today here in the city of Abuja, and we are on to the edition for today's edition for the youth agenda. And with me in the studio, I have
Chidera Uba
and
Kelvin Acha.
Mr. Kelvin. Welcome to today's edition. We have seen a popular socialite, Pascal Okechukwu, right?
Yeah.
And he's popularly known as Governor Chief Priest. He declared his intentions for the political office. Mr. Archer, what do you think this means for the youth? Considering that, I think he's still in his 40s, so we can still count him to be part of us, right? So what do you think this is to the political structures of the youth in Nigeria?
Okay. For me, I think Cubana Chief Priest trying to involve himself in politics is uncalled for at this point in time, due to the fact that he has no leadership capacity, that capabilities, that how will I put it, that aura of a leader is lacking in him. Yeah. And apart from that, it's also I see him, I don't know of others, I see him as a bad influence for Nigerian youth. Okay, yeah, I see him as a very bad influence for Nigerian youth. Due to the fact that because he's one of the people that makes youth to start looking at faster ways to make money. Okay, yeah, they don't want to go through the normal process of hard work, and using their own brain, to make money legally. They, it's not by coming online to shout money in the water that he used to go and contest for a House of Reps. Okay, yeah, he should try as much as possible to put his own self in order, put his household. Okay, maybe his household is in order, but try and get integrity. Okay, yeah, and maybe check his motive on why he's really coming out as a honorable member, under the APC. Because for me, I just see this as business. Basically, he's just trying to have another source of income for himself via politics.
All right. So, Chidera, thank you very much. Chidera, do you think that social media popularity is now becoming a political qualification for? Because when we're talking about Governor Chief Priest, he does not have any track record in politics, right? He didn't start anywhere. We have not heard of him holding any political office, but he's going for the House of Reps. That's like cutting corners. You understand? You have not gone to primary 1, primary 2.
You just want to jump to level.
Yeah, just going to JS1 or JS3.
The thing, what you understand is people wake up and make decisions once they have money. They feel money is that power they need to bring themselves out. Governor Chief Priest has been a socialite. He's into nightlife business. He's into hospitality business. And now he's into the music world. And for no reason do I see him coming up to take a political stand. Come on, you can't be everywhere. You can't be doing everything. Everything can't suit you as a person. You should have a narrative. You should have a pattern, a system you would follow. You can't jump because Mr. A is there. You understand? I know he is trying to emulate his initial boss footsteps, which is Obi Kubana, that has APC picked him up and made him, the initiative of the City Boy movement for Southeast, which I don't even know where that position sits in this whole political race. You understand? But him waking up one morning and saying, "This is what I want to do," I don't know who is advising him, but he needs to go back and build his business structure. He's an Igbo man that knows how to do the business. You understand? Don't use politics as your personal business. We need prominent leaders. We need men of integrity, men that can wear this as an identity, not because they have the money to sponsor themselves politically. If you want to sponsor somebody, I think you should go to your village and look for the man with the highest integrity, and tell him, "Bro, I want to sponsor you. I want you to be my investment. I want to be your." People become political godfathers. I think he would play well in that role than bringing
being
himself.
The kingmaker.
Exactly. Right? Don't bring yourself out. You're not wearing it. You're always on the move. So when you want to go and perform with Davido in one show like that in Atlanta, then Senate, House of Red, they're sitting for a meeting.
Imagine a House
so
of
how
Red
do you now want
to
promoting
music?
It's quite
shouting and dancing on internet, saying money in the water. It doesn't make any sense actually.
No, funny enough, I love his songs. His songs are actually good.
Yeah.
Their vibe, like you can.
Then he should just remain. He should remain there actually.
Yes, I think he should just promote. He should invest that money and resource to somebody who wears that marks of integrity and not. I don't know. You can't do everything. That is just my center of understanding. You can't be everywhere at every time. Just do one and focus on another.
Okay, so Mr. Kelvin, we know that we have a lot of qualities, right? When we're talking about a good leader, right?
Yeah.
We have qualities like integrity, we have respect for the rule of law.
Yeah.
Do you think Cubana chief priest is someone that has this respect for the laws, considering the fact that he has been involved in some cases, like the
mutilation,
mutilation, right? And in terms of integrity, we have seen one lady from Kenya, right, Helen, dragging him since 2023 about sexual affairs.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Like you rightly said, look at all the things you mentioned. Does that look like he has integrity? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have integrity. He doesn't have that leadership charisma or characteristics to lead his constituency, to a better future. Yeah, I believe he should just see how he can, first of all, start from the basis and ask himself why. What are his motive for coming in as a House of Assembly, House of Reps member, for his constituency? That is number one. He should also look at building a stable political structure and try to be a good influence to Nigeria youth. That is the starting point. When you are a good influence to Nigeria youth, with what you have right now, we'll be rest assured that, okay, when you get to that political pinnacle, when you become a political office holder, you'll be able to represent well and positively for your people, right? So I don't see him as somebody that can actually, hold that position very well and serve his people, right?
Okay. So talking about having the mindset to lead the people and probably profess solutions to the predicament that we have economically in the country, that should be the priority of leaders, right? So, but when you see someone just standing up and waking up one morning to assume a political office, do you really think Chidera, the person, has in mind? Let me say this. He said that this news said that according to him, aligning with the ruling party, APC, offers a stronger pathway to influence federal power, particularly in pushing for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think that is enough reason for him to just wake up? And if you want to push for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is opposing the sitting government, right? And you want to start by joining APC and going for the Federal House of Reps seat.
Well, I think, number one, I think he's trying to use this to buy the minds of people, people from the southeast. It's like a strategy.
Mind game, yes.
Yeah.
It's a strategy. People wake up one day and before they come into politics, they have to strategize. They map out, they look for loop ends where they can gain public sympathy. And funny enough, in Nigeria, we put our emotions on the line, on the front row without thinking. We put feelings and emotions.
We support the people with our feelings.
Yes, we do. We do it feelings. Oh, this person, you have not even started the movement and you only said it. So how sure are we that if we grant you that access, you are going to fulfill that? You would have just been like, oh, it's a government thing. I cannot do anything about that. Government have actually done it before I got into power, so I can't play much role there. But you said it yourself. So I feel this is a strategy for him to buy the minds of the Southeast. It's another way for him to steal the attention and get people to root for him for a start, which I don't think it's necessary because the judgment has been passed. What can he do? He's not even a stronghold in government. You're a baby in the government. You're trying to step into that circle and you already want to go for the bigger fish. Do you know what it took them to keep that man in put him where he is right now? So you can't wake up one day and think being in House of Rep will give you that room to reopen his case again. You keep appealing till one day you hear that the man has died and case closed. Vamos, we go ahead. Motion moved. And
mind you, remember that there are other honorables and senators who are from the southeast.
Exactly.
So what have they done to remove the thing?
For years,
so all these ones is just a mere wish-wash.
fallacy.
It's not really serious with what he's saying.
He looks like he has a political father, right? Because that's how they call it, Godfather.
Godfather.
He's saying here that my father, Governor Hope, has worked hard on APC for me.
Okay, his father is Governor Hope.
Not to support him. What's your take on that? It's becoming very normal now for people to openly admit that they have a political godfather. What do you think that means for the youth that want to join politics that don't even have?
Well, I think that spells doom for Nigerian politics and Nigerian youth to join the politics because what is the essence of a godfather? The godfather, the political godfather will definitely inflict or put in his own opinions to affect the policies of the people, right, of the people that will rule people. He will also put in his opinion. He will also infringe his own rights and the
Decisions.
decisions on the serving political officer, right, such as this Cubana chief priest. And we can see from what is happening even in River State between Wiki and Fubara, it's Godfather Godson stuff. We can see that in other states too. So Godfather has never been a thing of a good thing, to the Nigerian political system. It's nothing. It doesn't make anything, perfect for us in any way, basically.
All right, thank you. So, Chidera, what was your last to see?
Well, the Nigeria I know today, everybody has people who want to do politics have always done politics with the help of their godfather, who brings them to the spotlight. Maybe a passing governor, someone who is about to step down, will bring a candidate. Oh, this is my person. I want you to vote for him, root for him. Some of them, they get into that power, they taste it, and then they have a change of mind. Some of them, their godfathers start fighting them because they are not working according to agenda anymore. So if he's coming out to say, oh, Governor Hope Uzodinma is my godfather, well, that is his political backup. That is who has given him that idea or supported him. Okay, you know what, it's just, this is it, this is it, this is it. I think you can go for it. So whatever decision he's making, is either he's making it with him or without him. So it's a 50-50 subjective here. So if he feels he can do it with the help of his godfather, fine. Who am I to stop him?
Basically, I think that godfatherism is something that we should also,
We need
clamor
to
for
rule it out.
rule it
We
out.
need
I
to
think,
rule it out.
because it also prevents upcoming youths, who don't have any political backbone,
Or finances.
but they have the intention of serving, the people. It also prevents them from entering the political space, right? Yeah. So that issue of godfatherism should be limited or should be scrapped out, entirely of the system. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. We want to believe that the decision by Cubana Chief Priest to join politics will be a positive one for the youth that are aspiring to be in politics. Thank you for joining us in today's edition of the Youth Agenda. We thank you for being there, and keep watching, and see you next time.